Dive with us into the mid-19th century, an era of great change and innovation. The world was in the throes of the Industrial Revolution, a time marked by rapid industrial growth and technological advancement. The United States in particular was a hotbed of innovation. Steam engines, railroads and telegraphs were transforming the landscape, knitting the vast country more closely together and creating unprecedented opportunities for commerce and growth. But it was not all progress and prosperity. The nation was also grappling with the Civil War, a poignant reminder of the deep divisions within its society. Amid this turbulence, a new economic order was taking shape. Capitalism was emerging as the driving force of the American economy, presenting both opportunities and challenges. Into this dynamic era, a titan of finance was born, John Pierpont Morgan, better known as J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan's story begins on April 17, 1837 in Hartford, Connecticut. This titan of finance, this wizard of Wall Street, was born into a world of privilege and wealth, a world where the name Morgan already carried weight. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a successful financier and merchant, a man who knew the value of a dollar and understood the intricate dance of finance. Young J.P. was, in many ways, his father's protege, soaking in the elder Morgan's wisdom like a sponge. His education was as varied as it was comprehensive. Boston was his first academic stop, a city steeped in history and culture. It was here that he received his early education, learning the basics that would later serve him well. But it was in Switzerland, in the prestigious University of Göttingen, where the young Morgan's intellectual curiosity truly took flight. Here, he studied art, history, and culture, broadening his horizons and providing him with a unique perspective on the world. However, it was in the world's financial capitals where J.P. Morgan truly came of age. His first job was in New York, the beating heart of American finance. He cut his teeth in the bustling world of banking, and it was here that he learned the ropes, making his first forays into the world of high finance. But it was in London, working at his father's bank, that he truly began to understand the complexities of the financial world. Morgan was not just a passive observer in these years. He was an active participant, learning the intricate dance of finance from his father and his father's associates, gaining invaluable experience that would serve him well in the years to come. These experiences weren't just stepping stones on the path to success. They were the foundations on which J.P. Morgan built his empire. Each lesson learned, each experience gained, played a part in molding the man who would become one of the most influential figures in the history of finance. These experiences shaped Morgan's understanding of finance and business, preparing him for the challenges ahead. In 1857, Morgan made his first significant stride into the financial world. After a brief stint overseas, young Morgan made a triumphant return to New York, the buzzing epicenter of American finance. He was ready to apply the knowledge he had acquired and the connections he had made. Morgan partnered with Charles Dabney, a well-respected financier of the time, to form the firm Dabney, Morgan & Company. The timing was, however, less than ideal. The year 1857 saw one of the most severe financial crises of the 19th century. Banks failed, businesses closed, and the economy was in a state of freefall. It was a trial by fire for Morgan and his fledgling firm. But Morgan was not one to be easily daunted. He had a keen eye for opportunity, even in adversity. While other firms succumbed to the financial chaos, Dabney, Morgan & Company managed to stay afloat. The firm leveraged its international connections, made strategic investments, and maintained a prudent financial policy. Morgan's firm didn't just survive the crisis, it emerged stronger and more resilient. Morgan was not merely a passive observer of financial trends. He was a shrewd operator who understood the dynamics of money and power. He had a knack for identifying undervalued assets and turning them into profitable ventures. His financial acumen was not just about making money, it was about understanding the larger economic forces at play and positioning his firm to benefit from them. His handling of the 1857 crisis was a testament to his financial genius. It was a masterclass in crisis management, risk mitigation, and strategic investment. It demonstrated his ability to navigate the turbulent waters of financial markets with confidence and skill. And so, amidst the financial turmoil of 1857, Morgan began to build his reputation. He was no longer just the son of a successful financier. He was now a formidable player in his own right. His ability to steer his firm through the crisis, to spot opportunities where others saw only despair, marked him out as a force to be reckoned with. Morgan's ability to navigate the financial crisis marked the beginning of his reputation as a financial genius. J.P. Morgan's early life was a testament to his character and capabilities. Born into privilege, John Pierpont Morgan was no stranger to the comforts and opportunities wealth could provide. His father, a successful financier, ensured that young Morgan received the best education money could buy. This included an international education, where he found himself immersed in different cultures, languages, and most importantly, the global economic landscape. This early exposure to the intricacies of finance was instrumental in shaping his understanding of the financial world. Yet, his life was not without challenges. In the midst of his burgeoning career, the financial crisis of 1857 struck. It was a testing period for many, even those cushioned by wealth. However, Morgan, with his astute understanding of financial systems, not only weathered the storm but also managed to turn it into a learning opportunity. This crisis marked a turning point in his career, teaching him invaluable lessons about risk, resilience, and recovery. Following the crisis, Morgan began to establish his reputation in the financial world. He was not just a financier, he was a visionary, a leader, and a strategic thinker. His decisions, often bold and unconventional, demonstrated his ability to seize opportunities and navigate through uncertainties. It was during these early years that he started to make his mark, signifying the rise of a new era in American finance. Through all these experiences, Morgan honed his skills and developed a unique approach to finance. His privileged upbringing gave him access to opportunities, his international education broadened his perspectives, and his survival of the financial crisis taught him the importance of resilience. But it was his ability to leverage these experiences that truly set him apart. These formative years laid the foundation for the man who would become one of the most influential figures in American finance, J.P. Morgan. His early life serves as a testament to his indomitable spirit, his strategic acumen, and his visionary leadership, characteristics that would remain with him as he went on to shape the financial landscape of America.